Hey guys, it's Teddy, back with another One Piece gameplay commentary, this time featuring the Emu Mirror. My opponent rolls a 9, and I drop the dice out of my hand and just roll a 3, which means I'm going first.
Look all goofy. All right, you
Honestly,
want to go first or second?
I don't mind
Second,
going
sure.
first. I feel like you have pretty good curve, and being the aggressor
5,
isn't awful. I know newbies said that they like going
1.
first in the mirror. I haven't read the guide, so I don't know
I mean, you
exactly
don't say
why,
anything. Don't say anything. Don't say
but I
anything.
think I can understand it at this level. This hand I for sure just put away. I know I'm thinking about it for a little while
No, I have to
because I
hard looking for something else.
really want to
I'm
believe that I
practically
can
sure
bink
against
a
that.
4-drop off of one of the searches, but I just go ahead and put it back. In the mirror, I'm mostly looking for
It was
Saturns. I think
double
Saturn
search,
being able to
rad beam,
replace
2,
itself
10
and
bucks.
establish a 5k
Ooh,
body
I
is
don't think I
so
keep that.
broken. And
I
once you
wanted
get the
3
Jupiter
so
out on
hard.
board, you can actually just crack back
Oh
super
man.
hard against
Yeah,
theirs.
hit it. Yeah,
So I do
right.
think
First hook.
that the winner of the match is the winner or the person that finds the most 4-drops and is able to build the widest board
Oh
before putting
no.
down a Peter. So
Yeah. Let's find out.
go ahead and open here. I think I pull 2 searchers and I'm able to
All right, good
Charlia.
luck. Good
I,
luck.
I pulled a perfect
Let's
going second
see.
hand, man. So
I
I even opened 2
will.
Dawn
Oh, I'm
thinking
on one.
that,
I'm on one.
you
Sorry.
know,
Man,
this
I
hand
hate
is
this.
so
Let's
good,
go,
there's no
Charlia.
way. But I rolled a 3 and die. So
There's another emo
off the
mirror though.
search,
That was Saturn.
easy
Card
Saturn,
prevent
pitch a
Nistro. Gotta trash a
Nistro,
card from
and
hand.
then from hand, I probably get rid of the search event because it doesn't have counter, and I'm not really going to have a time
Let's
to
pitch
dig for
the
it.
search event and then leader effect. Draw a
Go
card.
ahead and leader
Pass.
effect that away. Get the Peter set up, so I'm just missing the Workery at this point. Really great start. My opponent's sitting there, and I believe they just use the leader ability on a Peter themselves
For
and
sure. Take your
pass.
time.
They don't have a Searcher or a Charlos, so I'm feeling really good.
It's okay. Okay.
What an excellent start. I'm
Pass.
super surprised here. There isn't really much for me
All
to
right.
do other than
We'll draw for a turn
draw for
here. Let's go
turn,
5 leader.
swing 5. I can maybe think about pitching the Charlia
Oh.
to draw another
Well, you can do that.
card,
And I can't. I'll go Saturn here. Top 5.
but let's just go ahead and search.
Let's grab an
It would have
elder.
been nice if I did
This.
leader ability
We'll
first,
do
so
it like
maybe I
that.
can search the Rad Beam with the Charlia.
Do I want a leader ability here?
Or sorry, with the
I'll
Saturn
pass.
search. Because if I'm searching 2 elders down, I probably have to take one, especially because I don't see it. But if I had Charlia'd first,
Yep.
drawn the 5 elders, maybe it would have been different. But I was pretty happy with my hand, to be honest. Next turn, I'm going to be able to search a little more. I feel like I won't miss out much by pitching that one. So they finally find the Charlia after pitching the Charlos off of leader ability. So they draw it off of leader ability, which means they're only going to have 6 in trash after this.
Okay.
So this will be 5, and then you pitch one more off the Charlia event.
And then you trash one from hand from the Charlie effect.
Sorry.
You're good.
And that means that the 4-drop that's going to come down is actually susceptible to Mars. So my turn actually changes quite a bit here. I just want to punish that on curve. I'm never going to be able to drop the Mars again. So I feel like it's important to just, like I said, keep advantage, keep your 5k bodies on board, and just have a better 7k turn. And here I'm thinking, okay, am I going to pitch the Charlia or the Nustero? Nustero is also very important. I probably want to hold on to it. I don't think I do. But
Okay.
my opponent picks up the Mars themselves. I'm at 4 in trash, but I know I'll be able to get there. Just counter a swing should get me to 5. On 6, or to get to 6, I pitch a card for leader ability, and then
It's okay.
7
It's
for
okay.
Mars. So my Saturn will be safe since I countered this one swing.
Cards in trash. 6. Uh oh. Uh oh.
And I'm asking cards in trash 6, uh-oh. Which is extremely true because I'm about to pop off. Probably swing. Oh, you don't want to swing first because you don't want to get cards into their trash. So just go ahead and tap the 5 is the correct ordering. And I think I'm just thinking of what I want to pitch between the Nistro and the Charlia to cycle because I'm
Leader
probably
ability.
not going to do
Nistro,
anything
draw
else
card.
this turn. Draw another Charlia, which is a
And
little unfortunate, but that's no big deal.
5. Just
I think
counter
my
for Saturn.
turn will change enough such that I can
Swing 5 leader.
make use of the search again. And then just swing 5 leader, they end up taking.
Pass.
I'll go ahead and pass. I'm up 2 bodies to none because I don't really count the Charlia. Going into 7, I can swing 7/7 if they can't establish another body. I can
Should have 7 in
just
trash.
continue to build board, which is
Yeah,
maybe
7 in
why
trash.
I'm missing the
Sorry.
Nostro right now.
Yep.
But I do have the Searcher to maybe get me there.
Trash? Hand?
At this point, I
Oh,
could
I
probably
put them
also
back
let a
in my
life
hand.
swing through. Another Saturn comes down. I think they do take some time searching here for, if I remember correctly, a Nustro. Especially looking at their trash since it's all laid out. I know that they don't have a Nustro, so they're probably going to grab it. I'm kind of planning my turnout on what I need. I know my Peter needs more cards in trash, so the Charlie is going to have to come down before the Peter to make all my guys 7k. But the Saturn cannot swing this turn, so I am electing to not turn my board sideways either. I really think you just wait and
No, you're good.
see, because I'm going to eat a bunch of 7k swings into life, and then they're going to eat a bunch of 7k swings into board. The problem is that my opponent will get to 10 Dawn first, so they'll be able to crack back with their 5 Elders before me. All right, so the Nistro's getting searched here. Rest is going down to the bottom. With 3 more Dawn open, can probably swing. Resting 1 more. Is that another Searcher coming down?
Yep.
And they've already used the leader ability on the standing Charlia. Their ordering is a little off. What did they grab there? I feel like it's a 2K. I don't quite remember. And then they pitch the Mars there.
5
Swinging 5 leader, 2 on open. I end up just taking, I think. I don't really mind
No trigger.
having some extra cards in hand.
Go ahead.
Okay.
And that'll be the turn.
7. I will drop the turn.
It might have been nicer to stay healthy, but I am feeling quite ahead. I know the Mars isn't going to do anything this turn.
Go 5 leaders.
Just check with 5. Get a card out of their hand. I don't think you want to be going down to 2 cards in the face of potential 7k
1 for
swings.
Charlia.
So Charlie is going to come out.
3.
I'm going to search out probably the 2k, to be honest.
Elders, pitch 2K and Mars.
I guess set up
Charlie has to
trash.
pick another Mars. Leader ability, draw a card.
Discard Mars off of that ability.
Whoa.
Then Charlia comes down. Now I can just tap out and establish the Peter, but I just Giga Greed here and search out Never Punished, another Saturn. So
Trash 2K.
a lot of events going to trash there. And the 2K. But I have 3 2Ks in hand, so I'm okay.
6 cards in hand.
I'm trying to think
Go
here. Just
3
playing
for
out the Saturn again to search some more. And my opponent has 6 cards in hand, I believe.
Double check here.
Checking my search here, I am missing that Warcury, so I probably just end up grabbing that.
Mercury.
No events in hand,
Order.
but this might be one of the only few turns that I'll have up, because next turn I'll
one here,
establish, what is it?
I'm gonna
I'll
bot deck the cards
establish
since you
a
have
Peter,
6
and then
or
I'll
more in
play a
hand, you trash your
blocker.
card in hand.
But I do just play the Shirahoshi down to get some cards out of their hand.
Let's grab a 2K.
And I'm just bot decking duplicate Elders because I just want more counter to draw into, to be honest. And the Nostro is never bad to top deck at the end of the game. So just trying to punish and get a card out of their hand for free. I get the Rad Beam, which is nice. They did have 2 Dawn up. Now, I am very silly, and I forget that this Charlie is on the board. So my opponent just, probably after remembering that as well, just swings 0 at 0. And I'm like, oh shit,
Oh no.
I forgot.
about that.
Do I want to counter that? Do I want to block that? I don't really want to give up my board,
I
but
mean, you do whatever you want.
I might be able to leave that again and punish them even more.
Spend another swing. 2K.
So I give the 2K here because I'm going to get another 5K swing, and that's not going into life, and that's not going into any of my bodies.
Leader effect.
So in my mind, I just over countered a 5K swing. Now they could play out a Mars here and pop the Shirahoshi and establish a blocker, but I feel like for 5 that's a lot of Dawn. They should be back at 7 in hand now as well. Because they were at 6, they went to 5 off the Shirahoshi, then drew for turn. I mean, if a Nistro comes down, that's that, right? But the 5k swing just goes into the Shirahoshi, getting rid of it. And I don't believe you want to send... Oh, I guess you're on 8, right? So you can tap 6 and play out the Jupiter.
Yep.
And then just swing 7 lead. I end up giving a block here. I maybe could have taken it.
I'll go to 9 here. Draw turn.
I do have that Nostro as well. So another alternative here is I can just swing 5s into
So
the
5 to
Saturn.
Saturn here.
So it really would have been nice to have set up the Peter last turn, but establishing another body was probably the correct play anyway.
Go 6 here for the Peter. We'll go 7 at the Saturn.
Nistro comes
7 at the
out
Saturn.
and then double rad beams the Saturn.
Play a Workury.
Play the Workury to tap out and pass. And now I have 3 cards in hand. And
Alright.
I was not able to remove the Saturn for board.
Cards.
Remember when I said that the person that finds the most Saturns wins? I was able to remove one even. And I don't even have the counter in hand to protect my board. So I'm feeling like a big old loser right now. Because they're on 10 Dawn and they're about to swing into my board. I mean, even if I block with a Workury, 5 to 5, I don't think I can defend. I'd probably try to defend and then
7 lead.
just eat the Nistro swing.
7 again. I'll take it. No trigger. Yep.
They end up swinging lead here because I think they're going to chase after the Saturn.
Yep.
I don't have the cards to defend in life. I maybe should have just blocked,
Okay.
but 5 Elders comes out.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what people are popping off about in the background, but it's probably not me. I'm having a horrible time. I got 3 bricks in hand. They just grabbed another 5 Elders. So we'll probably see the Nistro swing go into the Saturn.
7.
And I don't really want to defend
-2.
7 to 3, even with the blocker.
I'll let it go.
And
And then my opponent swings 5 lead here. I should probably give the counter while I can.
Extra swing.
I could give the block, but I feel like an extra swing right now is worth 2 cards. So I'm very happy to just counter out, even if it means I have no cards in hand.
Turn.
And I just have 4 bricks.
7 Nostro.
Go 7 at the Nistro. They just let it go. 5 to lead. Just take another 7 coming in. Go down to 1 here.
Leader ability.
Almost forget the leader ability. Draw another brick. Oh, that's so bad.
We'll tap 10 for 5 Elders plus
Tap 10 Dawn. I'm just shortcutting. And we're going to play the rest of them out.
Saturn.
Saturn
still.
is going to search here.
Let's grab
Probably the Nistro there. I have so much
Ooh, like that.
nothing in hand, actually. I was trying to think. I have so many bricks. I think that's the word that I was going for.
7 leader.
I'm commentating this right after I got home from locals and my brain is fried, but I really want to understand where I went wrong during this
Minus
game.
the Mars. Sure.
Bit of a spoiler.
I don't think it matters.
But I think it was letting my board go. Like, I wasn't able to punish the Saturn. So next turn, they got 2 swings and was able to clear my board. And I just wasn't able to really come back And then this is where not having that Charlia really came into play, because I could have had one extra Dawn to protect, I think, my life during that turn. I forgot to pitch the Charlia. It would have drawn me a 5 Elder. The Saturn would have searched me, probably the Rad Beam.
7 to
Where's this 7K swing going? 7, I just end up taking. I think I insta-block the next one. But I'm trying to preserve bodies because maybe on the crackback I can get something going. But because I have how many bricks in hand? 3 out of 5 cards. I'm going to have to give up these blockers, which means I won't have that many swings left.
Send to the horde.
Another 7 coming in. I should just block with the Workery to draw a card. If it's a 2K, I'll be able to get out of one of the swings.
Sure.
Oh, they're targeting the Nistro. Okay, I'm sorry. Getting rid of a body there. Leader ability to draw a card. And we know they already searched it, so I'm
Let's
stressing. Block and draw a card. It was indeed a 2K. Let's go ahead and give a 2 and a 1.
life. Think here, sorry.
Please don't
I'll take it.
take it.
Trigger.
Why did I take? Didn't I draw a 2K? Oh, it was a St.
Grab
Charlos.
a, can't grab much. Let's grab the Workery here.
Grab the Workery. Goes to trash. Okay, it was a Charlos. I didn't want to give all my cards.
Life, I will give you the Workery.
I'm going to have to give all my cards here instead.
10 drop. Let me figure out who I'm going to.
Sounds good.
Because they're just going to 5 Elders, restand their board. And then it'll be one more 7K swing versus, let's see. There's another world where I block with the Mars, but I kind of have to go for game here. I don't have the defense to really do anything else. Nistro can come down for 5. I can play the blocker for 1. Maybe that was it. I do end up just pitching my hand to try and go for game because they only have, what, 3 cards in hand, something like that? Oh, they forget to search.
Lead, minus
Oh, shit.
Lead -2. No more swings.
That's
President,
why.
5, 4. 1, 2, 3.
I should have just blocked with the Mars here, probably. And they should have had an extra card in hand. I think this game is a little scuffed, but I don't think it would have mattered. I'm getting cooked.
Turn here.
Draw a Workery. It's possible to set up, like, 3 blockers. Does 3 blockers even help me with no counter in hand, though? And I'm thinking here, okay, my opponent has 4 cards in hand. I need every hit to connect because I have 4 swings on board. I pitch my Nistro, so I don't have a 5th, unfortunately. And I think my reasoning here, I end up swinging 7.
You have 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 4, 5. Everything needs to connect. And the 5 is going to be useless. Let's go 7 lead.
And I'm trying to think here what my thought process was. And I'm trying to do the math myself at like midnight right now. And it's probably not coming through. So sorry for the silence there. But I'm trying to see what cards they have in hand. I believe I end up just getting counter. And I think since they counter, I can go lower. 2 cards in hand. 7, again, might not guarantee the hit. But you swing maybe lower, like 6 or 7 to just check for cards. Probably 7 to guarantee 2. And then you have 2 more swings to at least hopefully clear the blockers. And just to speed it up while my opponent is thinking, I think I do end up playing the
Okay.
5 Elders. They end up pitching a Shirahoshi and a
Draw a card.
Nustro. Draw a 2K. That's pretty good. I think my concern here is I don't have the swings to pressure life down well enough. So I can maybe go for board, swing 7 at the Nostro. They might block with it though.
7 lead.
I end up going 7 lead just to see. Again, there are 3 swings that connect, and then potentially the Nostro can swing for 7. And if they're bricked up, I win. I'm bricked up for sure. I know one of them is a 5 elders, right? So I maybe should have swung. Well, no, I couldn't have attached any Dawn anyway, because then I wouldn't even be able to play the 5 elders. Yeah, I think this game is a wash.
I believe I'm the crook. I'm getting rolled by the mob bot.
I should have remembered that there's a brick. Would that have changed my Dawn math though? Swing 6 with the leader. Swing 7, they counter. Swing 6, get another card out of hand potentially with a block.
5 leader.
Oh, you know, Teddy's a little smarter than that. Seems that he played the 5 elders last turn.
7 leader.
Very smart. And then just give me 2 blocks here. Draw the card. And then
Leader ability.
I have no other choice but to leader ability here since I don't have another blocker.
Enough, bro. I think you got it.
Just pray for a 2Ks, I guess.
Uh,
Yeah, some really sloppy
I know.
lethal at the end here.
You get one.
Yeah.
And just not even a 2K. I think I grabbed the Workery and cry about it. My buddy Albert here swaps out the God Pack so I can lose with the God Pack on board, which is kind of fire.
Only to lose in the mirror, bro. Let's go.
And at this point, I go 7 to the Nostro,
Who cares? Yeah.
and then they block with it. So there's still 3 swings up. I have 4 cards in hand. No Dawn up. Rather unfortunate.
What did I do wrong?
I do think that maybe if I didn't dump all those
So ahead.
cards out of my hand and instead just blocked with the Mars, this might have been a different story. Like I could have played the Nostro, had the same number of swings and the Dawn up to counter. It's possible, but not likely.
I'm so dumb. I don't know. I'm so tired right now.
The Nostro probably would have eaten a lot of hits from my board. Just swing 7. I counter here. It's over at this point mathematically. Like you can just Dawn it up, and I think they even drew into the other 5 elders. That's what I was thinking about earlier. 9, I'll block, draw a card. It's another brick. 3 cards in hand. 9, you ask for a lot of cards. And I just say GG's at that point. So, a couple of weird misplays. I think I need to really think about my sequencing. That Charlia pitch that I skipped is really eating me. And then just the ordering on the counters. Like, I think I had kind of given up at that point and was just thinking about the double rad beam on the Saturn that first turn. I don't think I would have played it differently in that mid game. I think playing the Mars was correct because they were at 6 in trash, so I really did want to punish that first Saturn. Maybe I got really greedy on the turn following and should have just established the Peter and not swung. So next turn I had the Nostro to chase down the Saturn. That probably would have put me in a much more winning position, and then I would have been able to pressure like 7 into, 3 at that point, and then just play it out from there. I do think that would have been a much stronger position, but instead I decided to greed out and search, and I had all these wonderful counter events and all these wonderful elders in hand, so I just didn't end up getting there. Unlucky, but honestly, I'm learning. There's another Emu match where I do pretty well. I lost that die roll too. And then there's a Zoro match that I ended up losing going first that I also want to commentate. So I'll probably do that in the morning once I get a little sleep. But I did want to make sure that I went over this game, understand some points where I could have improved, and hopefully take that into this weekend's Treasure Cups. So hope you guys enjoyed. Hope it helped any. I think it helped me a lot. And I'll see you in the next one.